Well, my backpack blower finally decided to pass on. Hey, what's up, Storm? And got rid of it and decided to try one of these electric blowers. My son-in-law has a DeWalt, one of the big ones. It's like a 60 watt. It's huge. I don't really need that much. I mean, all I got's just a little bit of driveway to blow in the front and back patio. So I was researching, I figured this would be the one I like the most. It's out of the Whisper series. It's a little bit more compact. It's quieter. Shows it goes 130 miles an hour, has 450 CFMs. It seemed to be pretty nice. I watched a couple of videos on it. Thought, well, this will be the one I get. I got this as just the tool only. There's no battery with it because I already have some Ryobi. I have Ryobi drills, which are nice. I have two of those, and it's also the 18 volt 1 Plus, which means all the batteries are interchangeable between them. So it's kind of nice. Whether I have a 1/2 amp, 2 amp, or 4 amp. I've just ordered two 4 amp batteries, so those will be coming soon. That way it'll last longer. I don't know how long these are gonna last. But I thought I'd just show you what this looks like in the box, unbox it, and kind of let you see what's going on. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. You have the tip piece, and this is a flexible plastic. Then you have the tube itself. So it's a hard plastic. Apparently it snaps on to the handheld unit. So let me get this out. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Will it come loose? There it goes. Cool. So here is the handheld unit. Weighs maybe 5-6 pounds, 7 pounds at the most. So if you notice, it has a trigger, so it's variable speed, which it's one thing I like. So you can low to high. This is kind of like a cruise control. You can lock the speed, so if you don't want it wherever you want the speed at, you could lock it in place right here, and it'll hold the trigger in place. And you can just go back and release it. This is a turbo boost for maximum. And battery goes right there. So let me get this put together. Alrighty. So this piece, this snaps in, and if you look, there's a little snapping mechanism, and that goes right here. I've seen someone put this on wrong, but you just basically push it in and it will snap in place. I just kind of push it down to make sure it goes in. So that's locked in. And then the little soft rubber piece also has a little point where it locks right here with that little snap on there. So you just push it on and it just snaps right in. And there you go. So that's what it looks like. It's not very long. I mean, as you can see, measure me, I'm 6'2". This is maybe what, 4 foot? Not bad, not light. So let me get a battery for it. I've got a 1.5 amp and a 2 amp, and we'll see what it does. So you might be asking, why did I pick Ryobi for a blower out of the blue? I didn't really pick it out of the blue. This is a Ryobi drill, look, it's blue, that I've had for 20 years. And believe it or not, this thing still works. It's unbelievable. I mean, variable chuck, 2-speed. This thing can do some drilling. I use this at work, and I mean, I would drill through mortar, walls. It was awesome. Did a really good job. I've kind of updated and got a different Ryobi a couple of years ago. It's not quite as powerful as that one. It does a nice job. Actually has a little level on it. 2-speed as well. So since Ryobi batteries are interchangeable for all the 18 volt 1 Plus, is why I decided to go with Ryobi right now. I mean, this is an 18 volt 45 or 2.5, I'm assuming amp. And this one is an 18 volt, but it's 1.3. So this is going to have, the charge won't last as long on this one as it will on this one. I've ordered 2 of the 4.0, which will probably be about double the thickness of this. So it'll be a battery that lasts longer. So that's why I decided to go with this, and I've got those on order. And I got this little jewel right here at Home Depot. It was 100, I think it was 138 or 168. I think 168 is what it was, and very nice. So the battery goes right there, just snaps in. You can just hit it. This locks it in place if you just want to have, instead of a variable speed, I could actually lock it. There's 3 different positions I could lock it in. That way, if I wanted to do that. This right here, the top button is a turbo boost. And it increases the speed if you need a little burst to get rid of grass, wet grass or whatever. That's what this is for. So, like I said, I just wanted to try this. I just think from the backpack blower that I had, it weighed, oh my gosh, I don't know, it was heavy. And it used a gas oil mix, so it was messy. When you cranked it up, it stunk. I mean, it could blow, it could create a dust storm. It was really powerful, but I just don't need all of that. And since I don't have to deal with the oil gas mix anymore, I'm just gonna run with this. The Ryobi batteries that'll last me a long time. My initial batteries that I had with this one lasted about 10 years before they finally just quit taking a charge. So I upgraded, and the only reason why I got the green one is because it was on sale with 2 batteries and a charger, and it was real reasonable instead of just buying batteries and a charger by itself. So that's why I did what I did. But I've been real happy with Ryobi's. Why I went with them. I'm not saying anything about other brands. I'm just saying this is what I went with just because it works, and I do like the interchangeability of all the 18-volt 1+ tools. So whether it's a weed eater, blower, drill, whatever you have, the batteries will interchange and work in them. So it doesn't matter what size battery, whether there's the larger one, the small ones, they all work. Just depends on how long a charge you need on that battery. But these are fantastic tools. So I'll show you what it looks like blowing grass. We'll see how well it does, if it'll do the job I need for it. So I got my 4 amp hour battery in. And if you look, this is the 1.5. Look at the thickness on the 4.5. They're both 18 volts. It's just this one will have longer life when I'm using it than this one. And I ordered these for the blower. So they said if you run it on with the boost the whole time, it would go 16 minutes with one of these batteries. Now, I don't know who's gonna do boost the whole time, but that is what they say. But I still wanna have a longer lasting battery so I don't have to be charging it after every blow. So, alrighty, let's go out and put this thing to the test, see how well it blows. I got through mowing. So here, it's from that little bit of grass. I mean, this is about what I get when I mow, so I don't necessarily need a backpack blower. It's gonna create a dust storm. I just need a regular blower to see how it's gonna do. And if it will get all my grass off the road. So you can see, one, it's not that loud. I mean, it's just kind of background noise. But it's doing exactly what I need. Just simply blowing the grass for me. And doing a really nice job. Now you can get a 40 volt, but like I said, for what I need, a regular yard, it does its job. Okay. So, very nice. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'll put everything else up. Now, I'm probably going to take a swim because it's ridiculously hot today. But this is doing its job as it said it would, and doing it very nicely. So I guess the next test is this longevity. See if it'll keep it up, which I'm sure it will. My Ryobi drill lasted almost 20 years and it's still going. So I don't see why this thing shouldn't. I do like how it's quiet, or quieter. It's not necessarily quiet. Look at that. all clean. Well, there you go. So first use, did a nice job. Pretty happy with it. If something you're interested in, go check it out and grab it. You'll have a great day.